Greetings everyone and welcome back. Today we're gonna be opening the Memorial Collection booster box. It's basically Chopper in a nutshell. And this set is something like in between. You don't get many goodies. However, you do get a Chopper Manga Red, which is not the card that we're after, because that's probably not something that we're gonna like ever get. You don't usually get mangas that easily. However, it's Chopper and it's gonna be one of the top chase cards for myself. Probably the alt art leader will be a bit more relevant to me. But this set, look at it, let me just take it out. Look at the pack art, it's amazing. It's basically Chopper, the Straw Hats, raccoon, most of the people call it a raccoon, however it's not, with cotton candy because he really enjoys it, and the traditional sakura leaves. Without further ado, let's check our first pack and check the artwork of it and see if we get anything. Okay, this is a rooster, this looks very odd. Let's see if we get anything nice out of it. We get a mini marriage stage, which is pretty interesting, I think. I'm not exactly sure that I like it. Gastino, which is basically Scissor Clown, and then we get Yamato, a 2K counter, which is pretty relevant because it gives one Restodon to your leader or character, and it's a 2K counter. It's a 5 cost 5K with a 2K counter on it. Another 2K counter, Blueno, which is a film blocker, pretty good in the Uta deck, Okamawe, and we get our first new leader of the set, which is Kozuki Oden. Then we get an Off-White and the Dust Bones. Okay. First pack wasn't that great. Chopper, I'm counting on you, buddy. Let me see some goodies. So let's see the second pack. This is again pretty meh, but we got a Laboon. Once per turn, when a character is KO, draw one card and trash one card from your hand. Basically a free cycle. Yeah, it's a 2-4K, 2 cost 4K, no counter, so basically a vanilla with a cycling effect. Then we get another event for NL. I want to leave a pretty nice card. I recommend you to get them signed by Veronica Ash Taylor, which is basically Ash's voice. Scarlet, the mother of Rebecca. And then we get Izo, 5 cost 7K. So far so good, but we only got 2 packs. So let's see what we get further, because these boxes are a bit different than the other ones. You basically have, if I'm not mistaken, 3 hits per box, which is pretty good. Like this set is way smaller than the rest, and I'm gonna show you in a second why that is. Army of Walls from Impel Down, very nice arc in the anime. Then we get the Charlotte Flampe. Oh, and that was it. And we got the Weevil, which is basically... He says he's related to Whitebeard, to Shirohige. You can see after the mustache. And the Flampe, not bad, not bad. Moving on, because we have quite a lot of packs to go through. Oops. I'm really curious because I already started to figure out how to open the packs, which is a first for this kind of packs, at least for me. Lockdown, it's a stage, could be worse, could be better as well. Brook, ooh, if your opponent has a character with a cost of 0, this character gains Rush. However, it's a 3-4K, I'm not exactly sure of its utility. At least in black decks you could use, okay, we got 3 cards here. You could use Rusher, but that's just bad. We got Khalifa and Brook, which is our first super rare. Can't I open this right? No, I can't. It seems, but I managed to handle it finally. Okay, let's get back to it. Koza, pretty nice card and character, but a little bit annoying. Another Blueno, which is a relevant card, again in Uta. I really like that card. Yamato, I think this might go in an Oden deck. Scratchman, Apu. Rest of one of your opponent's character with a cost of 2 or less. However, it's a 2K counter, so that's its relevancy. And we get our first secret rare of the booster box. Well, basically you get 1 secret rare and 2 alternate arts or 3 alternate arts. We just got the Mr. 2 Bantham. This is probably one of the most expensive cards of the deck. It's pretty nice, it's textured, I'm pretty sure you can see it. and it's a sec. You can see right there, it's basically a secret. And it's our first hit, and it's pretty useful if you want to make a low deck, or quite frankly, any purple deck at this moment, you need this card. So it's pretty insane card. I'm gonna put it aside because I really want that card. I'm really looking forward to making the low deck, because that's probably gonna be one of the decks that I'm gonna be trying out in the EB meta, if I manage to successfully get all the cards that I need, which frankly might be quite a little bit expensive. And as you can see, we get a lot of duplicates so far, because there's a lot of cards that we've already seen. We got There's No Way You Could Defeat Me, Water 7 and Straw Hat Crew, and then we get another Scarlet, which is a Dressrosa. And why did I say that this set is pretty small and you get a lot of duplicates? If you look here on the bottom left side, there are 61 types in total, which means you barely get 61 type of different cards. However, other sets like, I don't know, Unemies from OP1 to 6, you literally get roughly 100 cards, which means this set is twice as small. Basically the others are twice as big, but those are the usual and this is not, so it's basically this one's twice as small, or basically half the size of it. KO up to one of your opponent's character, then trash your life cards until you have one. Basically, if you're already at one, it's a free 6 cost trash anything. It's like Red Rock. And then we get the 2k counter Sanji. Film, it's pretty relevant in the Uta deck. This brings a lot of support because you can't whiff that much with the leader now. Good. So far, we've got a Bonchan, which is pretty good for 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Out of the first 6 packs, we basically got probably the most expensive hit of the box. Hopefully not. But it's one of the best. And Bonchan, or Mr. 2, Bon Boy, Bon Clay, or however you want to name it, Chambers. Interesting name in English. And we get Izo and the Mr. 1 again. You see the duplicates are piling up on us. Mr. 2 is probably the best card of the deck and the most of the set and the most playable. But there's also lots of altars that I really want from the set. I think we also get 8 secret rares, which basically means kind of all of them, probably one of each. We already got the only sec. That's why I said it's a small set. You get 61 cards. You don't get, another Blueno. We almost got a play set. You basically get some of each. Conquer the 3 words. KO up to one of your opponent's character with a cost of 8 or less. Might be playable in King. And then we got a Ninazuma. If you have 2 or less cards in your hand, draw 2 cards. And that's it. Which is pretty interesting. You get 2 cards, you make the effect, you draw 2, then you refill your hand. Pretty good for decks that are running low on cards, and that can usually happen in a lot of decks closer to the end of the game. That's also one of the drawbacks with Sakazuki against Moria. You get less steam towards the end, and that can cost you the game. We're gonna see, let's wait and see if that gets some play, because in my honest opinion, it won't. It won't get much, at least until Sakazuki gets banned. We get another Kozuki Oden leader, which is quite strange. And then we got a T-Bone. On a play, KO up to one of your opponent's character with a cost of 2 or less, and it's a 2k counter. And behind it, we got our first Kozuki Hiyori, which is a pretty interesting card because it's a 4 cost OK power. But you may trust this character and play up to one of your cost 5 characters, then draw 1 card. So it's basically for 4, you play a 5 and you get to draw 1 card, which is pretty good because it replaces itself. Basically you play 2 cards, draw 1, but you only play for 4 dons instead of 5, which can lead to some pretty nice plays throughout the game, but it also depends on your playstyle, on your deck, and so on and so forth. It's mainly used in Yamato, but you can also mix it up with Kozuki, which is a red-green, however, not the most consistent deck. It can get some pretty cool combos, but it's, again, not the most consistent one. Ooh, and we get a Brook alternate art. I really like how they did his hair with texture. The hat also looks amazing, and the fact that he uses his sword, which is also his cane, looks pretty nice. This card looks amazing. It really looks amazing in person. I'm not really sure how good you can see it, how well, whatever. English is not my native language, but this Brook looks amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty happy with the pull so far. We basically got Bone Clay, which is for the game. We got a Brook alternate art, which is for the collection. And the only missing thing now would be a Chopper. I'm not looking for the manga rares or whatever. I'm just looking for a Chopper. Maybe a Chopper alternate art would be nice, but I'm not exactly sure if... Yeah, we definitely got the Bluno Blazer now. But I'm not exactly sure if that's the card that I'm actually willing to be my third hit of the box. Spandin! Again, a pretty useful card in the Lucci deck, which is gonna come in EB01. Basically, you play this card for 3, and then you get to play a 4 cost, which is basically a pretty nice combo that you can do with him. Like you play Modia, bring up Rebecca, play him from hand, trash him, play Lucci, and then you also get to KO something while also having a blocker, while also having a 9k body on the board. So that's a pretty insane combo if you manage to pull it off. Gastino again, a scientist, not the best character, but he's pretty relevant and pretty fun at times. I have to admit, he's a pretty fun bloke. Again, a Weavile and an Izo. I feel like we've got this combo previously, and I know that usually I just go through half of the pile and then I say, hey, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, but I feel like it's time for us to actually move through an entire booster box in one sitting. We got the Mini-Mary, Laboon. I really like the Laboon. I hope I get at least one, because that's a nice character. I really like him. Mont Blanc, again, a nice character throughout the series. You only get to see him at one point, but he's really nice. Gunfall, a blocker, on play, trash effect. Oh, and we get the Chopper. And if you look at it, it's the exact same artwork with the exact same sakura flowers and the cotton candy. It looks amazing. Okay, I can say officially that I'm happy with this box. Got the Bone Clay, got a Chopper, and we still got a lot of SRs to go through, and another more hit. Like, you basically get one more hit at least, because the manga replaces itself with an SR. So if you get a manga, you get a 4 hit box. Let's see if you get a chance to get one last good alternate art. We got a Khalifa and a Shirahoshi. When this character is KO'd by your opponent's effect, add 1 card to the top of your deck. Basically, you heal 1 if it gets KO'd by effects, but not if it gets KO'd by blocking. Pretty nice card. Might see some play in certain decks, probably more in Yamato or heavy aggro decks. But against black, I don't think you KO it. You just leave it on the board and then you bottom deck it if you want, because bottom decking is not KO, so that's gonna be a way to play around that card if you want to KO it, to say so, without actually KOing it. So basically bottom decking. Okay, we got our second leader. It's our one and only Kiros from Dressrosa. Basically, you can KO something for free, but you have to turn one of your cards from bottom to face up. And another Kozuki Hiyori. I think we got playset from some of the characters. One of the things that I'm curious is that we only got one Flampe. We got no Killer. Basically, Kiden Killer is one of the cards that I'm looking forward to, because I really need that for my law deck. Oh, and I got none. I only got one Flampe, no Kiden Killer, and only one Sanji, which is the 2K. Well, too many Blunos. Okamawe again, too many of that. I'm really hoping... Okay, another Bluno. I'm really hoping that we're gonna get at least... What's it gonna be? It's not gonna be an SR, but this is gonna be Kiden Killer. finger pistol. Okay, let's get back to our opening because we're close to finishing this up and we still haven't received that many of our SRs. We got a little Ors Junior and behind it it's Off-White. 6 packs, 1 hit and 3 SRs. That's my prediction. I think we get at least 3 more. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. Oh, maybe we got something in this one. I'm not exactly sure, but I really think I saw something. Mr. 9, yeah, he's a clown. Well, King, clown, whatever, it's the same. We didn't get many of the cards that we need, but we got a pretty fair amount of the cards that we really enjoy as artwork. And the last card is Cavendish, another very playful card. It's a slash attribute, so be careful against certain mechanics. A pretty nice SR, not gonna lie folks, I really like that one. Most of the SRs from this set are nice and relevant in certain decks, however they're pretty cheap. So if you want to open this booster box, don't forget to like, share and subscribe first of all, and then don't forget to get it for a fair amount, because if you pay too much for it, it's definitely not gonna be worth it and you're better off buying singles. Hey, and we got a Laboon secret alert. Active main erase this character and give -4 cost to one of your opponent's characters, and basically then they have to swing into a 5k body in order to take him out, not to get another -4 for the next turn. It's basically like a Tashigi, but it's not a 2k counter, and it actually has 5k power, so it's a bit easier to defend if you want to use it again. I think, yeah, we got a Hannibal leader from the looks of it, but let's just get through it. The artwork of Yamato looks pretty, gosh, amazing. I really like it, but it's not my favorite character because I haven't seen Yamato in the series yet. And we do indeed get a Hannibal.
Set it as active.
Oh, and we get a Kid and Killer and Gunfall. Kid and Killer is basically the bread and butter of the Law deck. It's basically a rusher, 4 cost, 7k attacker. However, on his on your opponent's turn, it's back at 5k, but you get to play it for 4. Them, because basically it's Kid and Killer. You get to play them for 4. I butchered this pack. You play him for 4 again, and you get a 7k swing, which you always have to account for in case your opponent can go for lethal. Okay, we almost saw what's in the back, but not gonna happen. Let's see. I don't think I've read the mini-melee. You can rest this card. Place one of your characters with 1k power or less to the bottom of the deck and draw one. It's atrocious. Laboon, again, a nice card, but not the most relevant. But that stage is atrocious. Anyway, let's see what we get further. We get a Scratchman Apu, a 2k counter, which we probably really need for Bonnie. And we get a combo. I really can't believe this box was amazing. We got a Laboon alternate art, which is probably the best you could have gotten, you could have taken with Brook. Because as you can see, oh, it's so textured and nice. It has a lot of bubbles and stuff. It looks amazing. And the scar actually has some texture on it. Wait, let me take a real quick peek, because you have to look at those together. Let's see where Brook is. Here. Don't worry, the cards are still near mint. I'm not gonna scratch them and stuff. I'm careful. So we got a Brook and Laboon. Look at those cards. They really look amazing together. And we also got Bone Clay, which is one of the most playable cards out of the set. And then we got Brook and Laboon. This is an amazing combo. I'm gonna leave you here and I'm gonna put Brook on the stage because that's our Soul King. He needs to sit on the stage. Oops. And folks, we got 2 last packs. We might get some more SRs, we might get none, but we still have a shot for a Manga, because that's basically a 4 hit box, right? Nope, not from this one. We got a Kiros, again, a duplicate leader. We got another Kid and Killer. This is basically Kaido, but probably you know him already. But we got a Kid and Killer. This is awesome. Let's see what can we get from the last pack. Last pack magic, please. We got Laboon and Brook. We also got a pretty good secret. Well, the only secret. And then, folks, let's end it on a banger. Hopefully not a leader and something good. Let's hope for something good. Something good. Hannibal. Why is it always you, Hannibal? We got a Weevil and a Finger Pistol. And folks, that's a wrap. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. My name is Ray. Take care. Bye.